Hello, this is not Future Redeemed. I loaded up the main game of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 to look at these statues, and boy howdy, these sure are the gang from Future Redeemed, except, interestingly enough, that is not A, that is Nael. Which is very interesting. I wouldn't say this is spoilers, because I should have known this already, I just couldn't remember. Man, they really threw us for a loop with that one, huh? I would have never guessed this was Rex. They didn't put the grappling hook thingy on his arm either. They don't have the weapons. So yeah, but these gotta be like just straight up the character models. So, and these are in the main game, which means they existed way before they started, you know, or way before they released rather, Future Redeemed. Which means they must have had that, like, in the works for a while. And here's the kicker: there's plaques to read, and I'm almost worried that's gonna be spoilers, but I also should have remembered it. So you know what? Let's start with checking the Ouroboros Stone's cage. The object on display upon this plinth. It's the very first original Ouroboros Stone's cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a 7th founder in its place. A, perhaps. Next to no information remains about the 7th founder's identity, and it is possible that this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the 7th founder. So A did not want to be known. That is interesting. That opens up. Nael is over there, which makes me think that Future Redeemed, that we're gonna save her from Alpha's possession or whatever. And A does not want to be known, which is interesting. How about we go in the order they appear in the story, except we save Nael for last. And let's read these plaques. House Van Damme. So he is 100% Van Damme, as I thought he was. In memory of the founder of House Van Damme, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Moby's End's hand. And that's what it was. I think at the beginning of Future Redeemed, when I started this little series, I couldn't remember the original city and the everything. I was kind of, I didn't remember enough. It's coming back to me. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered to the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the founder of Doyle, and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. That is interesting. That means there's quite a bit of possibility for Matthew's story to be expanded upon. Heirs of Van Damme's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. That's how far in the past we are, huh? Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scions of House Van Damme carry on the custom to this day. As seen as all the way down to Gondor. Let me, do I have the hero roster here? Let me, Gondor. Because she does the fist fighting in the main game. Where's Monica? That's the name. And her husband is Guernica. Was Guernica. Then we go to these two. House Ortius. In memory of the founder of House Ortius and the city's liberator, a Kevesi soldier, this founder was released from the Flamecloak system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause, to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained that feat despite his origin as a Kevesi soldier remains. So he lived to be 80 years old despite being a Kevesi. Well, that's promising for old Nickel. But yeah, they really threw us for a loop. Although all of those things coupled with this appearance definitely invokes Shulk. Just had a thought. I'm gonna have to expand on that when we read. Continue reading. Is it possible to... You can kind of see they didn't make the whole the shape of the Zohar on the core crystal on this model though, or they intentionally didn't. They might have had the character model and like straight up changed the crystal shape to not give it away. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, a soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with other founders. That's exactly what happens. Freed from the bondage of her Flamecloak, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. Which is super interesting. How we're gonna get there. I should be going to Shulk now, but let me actually go to Rex. House Cassini. In memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's Liberatrix? Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts this founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding two great swords at once with utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressible when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and time again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. So, not the founder. Not the founder. Let me just. And then Reed is gonna be. But it used a feminine pronoun for the founder of that house. So possibly Linka. I don't know. House Reed. In memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's Liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself. Again, herself, so maybe Panacea. Rather than the founder herself, this statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher, and she keeps calling him teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, it is said. Though of calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many Mobius. Huh. I don't remember reading that. That's a significant hint. And he does have the robot arm. I think I remember noticing that now that I see it. And though the vicious struggle against Mobius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as vivid testament to his indomitable will. And I don't remember, I should probably go back and actually look at my own episodes on that. But I think, you know, with this guy resembling Shulk, I think I might have thought that this was more of a Dunban type character then. Okay, so only Nail left, and this is probably the biggest risk of spoilers, but let's check it anyways. House Doyle. Ah, and the left in the hands of... Okay. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city, correct? Here, her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familial relation to the founder of Van Damme, with scant extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. That was in the main game. Was that always there? She fought alongside the founder of Van Damme then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governance and legal system. Nary a mention of the events involving Alpha. This is super cool. Okay, so that... I'm glad I have now, you know, made that clear in my mind that Future Redeemed is indeed the story of these people, which I think I might have speculated at one point that if we were gonna get a DLC, it was gonna be about these people. Interesting. No, I accidentally pressed the expansion pass. So, I'm gonna go back to the main game. No, to Future Redeemed is what I'm gonna go back to. I think that was good. I was a little worried I was gonna spoil myself on something, but I don't think I did. So I will see you when we get back to Future Redeemed. Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade 3 Future Redeemed. Between last episode and this episode, I went ahead and recorded a little snippet of the main game, specifically looking at the statues in the city. Hopefully I remember to edit that in somewhere, and that makes sense. But yeah, I have now concluded that this squad, except A, are the statues, and also Nail is one of the statues, which bodes well for our grander mission, at least. I'm gonna talk to some people with some stars. I can't believe the goal of that son of a bitch. The scumbag burned the city to the ground and he dared showed his face to you. And then the thing with Nail, too. Damn it, to hell with it all. Mate. Sorry, I gotta cool my head a bit. At this rate, it feels like I'm really gonna go berserk. You know, I have been... Surely not. I'm just thinking, because we have all these, like, echoes of characters from the games. But I've seen nothing of Ryan. Surely Dylan is not supposed to be that. However, our guests down there, Linka and Panacea, I dared to venture onto the internet to confirm my suspicion, and shockingly, Linka's voice actress is not the same voice actress as Pandoria in Xenoblade 2 in English. However, in Japanese, they do share a voice actor, so that is clearly the intention, and I can only assume that the voice actress they did get is very good at imitating that voice. These. In addition, Panacea over there, in Japanese, does in fact share a voice actress with Sharla. So my observations that her, doesn't she look a bit like a young Sharla, are correct? I have to assume that she's a Kevesi soldier who was freed, and that's why she looks so young. Or maybe she just is a younger person, I guess. But it is interesting though. I'm not entirely sure why Shulk and Rex are here as Shulk and Rex. I wonder if we'll get an answer for that. Anyways, Janus. Business have those Mobius blackguards in this region. See to it next time that I thwart them personally. Oh, it's this guy. I forgot. Inexperience be damned. Look, I get it, I really do. But we're not having you cork it the moment you step into battle. Stay back. As you wish.
Should probably talk face to face.
Hark, my friends. I have been appointed on this day as second in command of our newly established unit. Though in truth, I lament that I did not claim the crowning rank. Hey, that's still pretty impressive. Feels like just the other day that you were a rookie, no? Ah, how true it is, young master. Indeed, primacy is yet within my sights. One day soon we shall wrest the city from his wretched fate and triumph hand in hand as heroes both. And we're done.
Always happy to help.
Good. Now, I'm not sure why Shulk and Rex are here the way they are. I'm trying to remember why Nia and Melia are the way they are. And Poppy is also there. Because, like, all this entire world is, like, not real. It's made up of material from the two worlds that collided. As I understand it. And that also, I'm also not entirely sure if new people can be born. Like, that seems to be the thing that Alpha is all about. Taking the new people that were essentially created in this world and cannot exist outside of it. Because, like, in the beginning and end of Xenoblade 3, we see baby Noah and his buddies right before and right after the moment. And during that one moment, thousands of years of history, or however long, happen in this world, in Ionios, which is not... which didn't actually happen. Which is kind of what I have been predicating my general dislike of the ending on, that they kind of didn't happen, the things that happened, except Noah seems to have some recollection. Not that it matters much, since the worlds can never reunite. Well, they never did unite in the first place. This is not real. This is like a circumvention of the worlds colliding and disintegrating each other. I think it's a complicated story. Anyways, Kaylee, how you doing? When I learned of the existence of the Liberators on Mobius, I'd never been more astonished. But now I think this origin thing might be the winner in that department. Are you going to be alright? Thank you for the concern, but yes. It took me aback for sure, but I've gotten over it. You have to stay calm at times like this and tackle things in a rational manner. That's fair enough. Can we, like, dump a few coins on Bibbidi Boppity or whatever his name is.
Got a rare one. Score.
Sir. And I've collected... Okay, no. Gotta get all of them. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick run through and look if I can spy any new dialogue anywhere. Up, like over here. Ruben, you were a rescue, right? I've been getting plenty of requests straight from the Liberators. Can't complain though. Just keeping these hands occupied. What sort of requests are you getting? Oh, you know, odd jobs, repairing the soldiers' armors. Making steel barricades, that sort of thing. Well, you've been a great help. It really shows when someone's well versed in their particular trade. Ah ha ha, oh you flatterer. I could get used to this. It is something that Shulk would say 100% though. He would be something of a flatterer. We have a quest for you, right? What should we be doing right now? I don't wanna... I can't track this, can I? Just curious. Well, there's something going on over here. We could do that immediately. And here we have... This is the abandoned supplies. How do I get there? Oh, there's a boss monster. Bombastic Rockbart Jr. Interesting. Tunnel? This map has me a little bit confused, but I do want to explore more and get as much as I can of everything. Main quest over here. Interesting. Not sure how to get over there though. And how do I get up here? Because this is down here. I don't know. This is like a nothing thing. Isn't it? Let's hop over there and see what's up.
Here's our destination.
It should be here. But there's nothing. Which, to me, makes it seem like we need to unlock something first. Oh well, let's hop over here. I like the daytime. I'm gonna keep it for as long as possible with
It's here.
by resetting to morning. It's here. Was that just... Oh. Was that just in response to arriving? I think it... I can't really hear the beeping properly. What if it's up there? There's a lot of things going on. Huh. What was this quest again? No. Oh. I don't know if I live a drop like that. Let's oh. There's the thing. Two things in fact. Let me start with that. And they're highlighted as well as quest items. Oh!
There it is.
Dance apples, that's what we're getting.
I felt that.
More? Over that way? Perhaps? Let me have a look again. Over here? Something? Up on the... Oh! I see the quest marker.
Treasure.
Wait. Oh, it's up the ladder. Okay, 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 okay. Nice.
Hey, these are glad.
Can I not do anything with this? This is clearly, you know, a fixable ladder. But I can't fix it right now, at least.
I felt that. I felt that.
Alright. Obster Bonnet.
This enemy.
Pretty sure.
If it's looking tight, I'll bail us out.
Illusory blow. No mercy.
It's me you want.
I'm grateful.
Right.
Who am I targeting? Ah, fuck. Fucking let me just. There's another dance apple.
Right to me.
Man,
The outcome was patent.
they die easy.
This enemy ticks all the boxes.
I'll be your opponent.
I appreciated that.
More enemies. So keep these fists off.
I remember in Xenoblade 1 how you could you couldn't pick up items if you were in combat.
Is that all you got?
Topped up the training, I guess.
I'll kill you guys too.
Companion's power. I'm grateful.
Fuck. This time I waited and he didn't do it and I was like, okay fine, I'll hit it, and then he does it.
Just felt a few drops of rain. Better report back in.
Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I wonder if there's any place to put an ether mask in the previous areas. Surely there should be somewhere, right? So you can find those last little things. Oh well. Yeah, looking all set up here. Canteen has been completed. See, that canteen offers proper meals now. And we couldn't have done it without you. Got one hell of a debt to repay you guys. Now, since you so kindly brought us the dance apples, how about that dish, eh? If you could just bear with me. That does look pretty nice. Granddad's secret curry, new and improved, with a few sausages, it looks like. Holy crodlax, that smells good. I've never seen anything like it. Ah, that's it. That's Giorgio's curry to a T. Oh my god, it's actually Curry Man. Didn't I mention him when I got here? Well, don't just gawk at it. Curry's meant to be eaten hot. Cheers, Georgie. And she's Georgie and Giorgio. Oh, fuck, I didn't connect that. How's it taste? It's so freaking... Who am I? Cut that's part and parcel of the curry experience. Well, that's for sure. Love it. This stuff is extreme. Not good, huh? Hey, come on. Can we at least get a little taste here? Alright, no need to get narky. I'll teach you the recipe after this and you can make as much as you want. Yeah, I think I'm a curry convert after this. Gonna preach the word. Glad to hear it. It's the way you mix spices and incorporate those little secret ingredients that really brings a curry into its own. I make it special in my own way, and that's how Granddad's old recipe lives on. You lot should give it a try too. Give it a bit of your own personal flair. Heck yeah! I bow to you, O Queen of Curry! Now steady on, Georgie'll do just fine. Oh, by the by, feel free to stop by the canteen whenever you've a spare moment. And use it to cook, and not just curry, ha 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 ha. Stop by at the canteen from time to time to check for any developments. We got the curry recipe. Nice.
This should improve meal quality and give
And there's a new quest as well. Oh shit. Free to use it as we see it, but it's not much use to us, is it? Shall we make something anyway, just for the hell of it? You're a cooking man, Rex. I used to dabble. I haven't really felt the call for it lately, though. Makes sense, I guess. You have anything particular in mind? Could try a Kickin' Colony Aqua Pazza, since all the ingredients for it can be got around this area. If you got the time, grab me the stuff we need. Meanwhile, I'll try to remember how the recipe went. If it comes out decent, we'll be able to add it to our campsite rotation as well. And that's definitely something from Xeno 2 as well. Cooking with Rex Part 1. I think we have everything. Bizarnicles. Okay, time to get cooking. He would be making seafood. Right, it's done. Boom, boom, boom. Shulk and Rex looking at each other, all sharing a moment. Maybe. And we're done. I might actually head over to... Oh. It's fine, I guess. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm gonna put that on. Rex. Boom, 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 boom. Oh. Hello. Well, here I am at last. I wanted to be a soldier and I finally am one. You're not getting frontline duty, are you? You should be in training, I thought. Well, yeah, but I'm just thinking about what if the worst comes to the worst. Wow. We don't really know. We don't know when we'll have to face real battle. I'd at least like to be prepared for when it happens, you know? Take care out there. If you have to leg it, leg it. You got me? I got you. Not much point to me if I'm lying around dead on the job, is there? But I'll be fighting nonetheless. I'll protect the lot of us as a proud member of the city. Okay, so all the soldier crew, we're done with them. I think. Let me have a look.
Maybe I should cook something.
Maybe we should cook something. So, Georgie's special curry, enemy gold boost, drop boost, and kicking colony aqua pazza. What does collectible boost mean? Let's try it. Fish and fungi. That's from the... we got that recipe from that one Nopon. If I'm not mistaken. Are we looking level-wise? 3 levels.
These fists just keep hitting harder.
I'm always gonna be fucking over-leveling when given the chance.
Let's be up.
Quests. Nopal medals we're working on. Abandoned supplies we haven't completed. So let's have a look then. Gotta get in there somehow. I see a ladder on the map. That's not right. Let me go here instead.
We've arrived. Where's
Oh,
the
Tiny Tim Tim. Friend, I've improved X-Reader to max. Wowza! Friend Nickel is true blue prodigy. I think it was in large part thanks to your design plans. It was so clearly and straightforwardly drafted. Oh ho ho! Friend like that, did friend. Under tutelage of Tim Tim, friend could learn much about draftsmanship and tinkering. May not be such a bad idea to become intern of Tim Tim. I mean the unpaid internship with them. Let's see if I remember. Long hours and zero compensation. Well, anyhow, Tim Tim hope for a quick and fruitful conclusion to work of friends. Ciao, ciao, bye now. And there we go.
Are they getting along well?
So are these collectibles like, am I getting rarer stuff than I would be, perhaps, thanks to the food buff? I don't know. Here's a ladder. Oh, I remember this. We did go here, but enemies were too tough at that point. And I forgot about it. Well, supplies aplenty. Dob, stomp me silly. You really struck gold with this one. It's like a real treasure hoard. Where's where the smoke there's fire, and where there's treasure, huh? Well, I guess that's your area of expertise. Oh no. I'm sorry, I had no idea it was home to monsters. You guys stay back. We'll do a little pest control.
This enemy ticks all the boxes.
Don't go dropping dead on me now. First strike to me. I expect no less
Fuck.
from you, Rex. Ready and go.
Let me fucking pull these.
I appreciate that.
Okay.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah, I don't. Killing things a bit too quick because I'm over leveled, but that's okay. Because I'm over leveled, and I'd rather be that.
Broke a sweat.
But I don't get to do my chain attack, but that's okay. Right, now how in the hell do we carry all this stuff back? With our current numbers, I'd say we can't. Hold on, I'll have 11 is dispatched for transport. Oh, I'll do the same. Let us take care of the logistics for you. We'll get the supplies back. We'll catch you at Colony 9 in a bit. Alright then, it's all yours.
Let's head back for a moment.
Nothing here that I... Yeah, there's something here. There we go. Of course there would be. Accessory unlock. Let's give that to Rex, shall we? Since we just took his slot for something else. Higher level enemies. Another auto balancer. That's honestly pretty good as well. Fuck it. Just so he can keep doing his stupid mega damage moves. Map. Does seem to take a little longer to load in Colony 9 than anything else. Which makes sense. Ah. Big ol' upgrade. Colony 9 supply office has been improved, expanding the selection of goods available for purchase. Kinda figured that would be something. Thanks all. It looks like we've got a good surplus of goods for the immediate future. We should be the ones thanking you. It really helped us pull through here. Seeing as we've now been assigned to logistics and procurement, we'll be sure to show you a marked improvement here. I suppose we're more suited to these sort of duties than actual combat. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got something they're good at. I couldn't agree more. Good luck in your continued efforts. There we go. Very nice.
Seems the supply office has some new stock.
Ooh, we're gonna have to steal a peek later.
Lots of new dialogue as well. I'm gonna just have a look. It's fine. There also appears to be a new quest. A unit sent out to look for provisions that came back with enough fruit to feed a half an army. It's actually a bit too much. They're gonna go bad at this rate. I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah. How about you throw them into a curry? It spices up the usual canteen fare, that's for sure. You sure fruit works with curry though? Feels a bit wrong to me. Course it does. We're only using Dawn's apples and it really brings out the flavor. Think what all that other fruit's gonna do. Yeah? I never even knew. Alright then, guess I'll give it a whirl. I'm seeing something. A vision. George is about to become quite enraged. Let's try to be far away when that happens. God damn it. Fucking on point with the... I'm seeing something. A vision. Gotta get that in there. I appreciate it. How about that, Georgie? Grandad used to talk about you, Shulk. You know, back in the day. How? He said you'd fetch him some missing ingredients and it practically saved his reputation. No joke. Ah, of course. We brought him some dance apples back then too, as I recall. Wait. How? Okay, that's kind of throwing me off, because how can her granddad talk about that which happened in a different world entirely? Do say history repeats, eh? So it seems. Seems like there's been a great influx of folk coming to the curry lately. What's the occasion, do you know? Oh, right. It'll be 'cause I spread the word to all my city pals. Told them your curry's the absolute bomb. Oh, you didn't need to go and do that. But thank you for getting the word out. How's the... I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Owl's been such a good friend to me. She's taught me a lot. Hard to believe at this stage that we were once enemies. Yeah, well, don't blame yourselves. Moby's had you all in the palm of their hand. Yes, I suppose it was fortunate that I was able to realize that. Yeah, Nickel? Ah, is it true that Consul N turned up in these parts? You know N? How could I not? Consul N governs over all other Kevis consuls. He's their leader. The Golden Consul. He outclasses all the other consuls and right hand of the Queen. He rarely ever makes a personal appearance. So what could have brought him? Oh, you don't want to know about that. Okay, quest. Right here. Rex? Ah. Linka, got a moment? Certainly, boss. What is it? Well, could you go check in on the residents in the square? If they're sleeping outside, I worry something might be wrong. Not to be contradictory, boss, but we did perform a resident's well-being survey just the other day. Oh, huh. Did we really? Yes, we did. I've collated the results and submitted a summarized report for your perusal. Well, look. A lot could have happened between the other day and today, What's to say the situation hasn't changed? I'll give you a hand with it. It'll go faster. Come on, let's get to it. Huh? Very well. Pulled one over on somehow. Panacea came to the rescue, as always. Did I miss something? I wanted to talk to you guys about something important, but out of Linka's earshot. Oh? Well, now I'm curious. See, what is it? It is Linka's birthday is coming up. Ah. Do you, Glimmer and Nickel, do you know what a birthday is? Birthday? Well, isn't that something? Oh, that's definitely important. Gotta get some presents in it? What the fuck are you saying? Right. That's exactly why we thought we'd make Linka's favorite meal. But it has to remain a surprise, hence the secrecy. Anyway, the dish we're making is called fried octomayo. Don't think I've ever heard of that. Linka's parents gave me a try of it once, long time ago. It was a real treat for the taste buds, let me tell you. When you're making fried octomayo, there's one ingredient in particular that you can't do without. And I want to go to Ragwell Lake and hunt it down. Can I count on your help? Absolutely, you got it. Only the best for our Linka. Boss, we completed the survey. As expected, there did not appear to be any major issues in evidence. Oh, great. Good to hear. Righto then. With that out of the way, we'll be heading out to Ragwell Lake. Huh? Did you have some business there? Well, you see, it's for, fishing. We're going fishing, aren't we, Rex? Oh, yeah, sure, fishing. Nothing like a good old fishing trip. Can't get enough of it. Right. That's the best you could do? Okay. Apparently we have time to have a birthday event while moving, eh? Ooh. I think I'm gonna do that. On art execution. Cause the party gauge, I need to fill that bitch to do chain attacks. Which I want to be doing in like every fight if I can push it over the limit and get some bonus, not bonus XP, but more XP. Overkill XP, whatever you want to kill it. Kill it? Sure. Huh, over there, eh? Well, I will see you when we get to Ragwell Lake on the next one. See you later.